Prime Minister has announced the most drastic limits to our lives that the UK has ever seen in living memory. The aim, he says, is to save lives in this time of national emergency. From tonight, you can only leave your home for very specific reasons. You can go outside for only one form of exercise a day, alone or with members of your household. You can travel to and from work, but only where absolutely necessary and if you cannot work from home. These new restrictions can be enforced by the police, including using fines.
We will bring you up to date on the coronavirus pandemic, which is, I'm sad to say, accelerating at dramatic speed. In just the past couple of hours, the number of infections worldwide passed 400,000. Now compare that to only 2 days ago, when the figure stood at 300,000.
We will beat the coronavirus, and we will beat it together. And therefore, I urge you, at this moment of national emergency, to stay at home, protect our NHS, and save lives.
Remember, stay at home, don't go out unless you have to go out. The more people that do that, the quicker we'll be able to get back out and get bashing. Let's have a closer look at this, shall we? It's the 6x6 Cougar or MRAP. Really, really nice truck. I'll put a link up here to the review I done of it. I've got a couple of running videos of this. Also done a tug of war with the Hummer. One of my favourite military trucks. It just looks awesome. Performs okay. Does need lock. You can lock the diffs. They're not on this, but let's have a bit of a closer look at how I've converted it to a detergent spraying FPV armoured response vehicle. So first of all, let's talk about the FPV on the front. I don't want to spoil it for you all, but it's not a night vision FPV. I just added that for a bit of effect. It's just a standard FPV camera on the front. I put the battery down in the engine compartment down there, and then it just runs off a normal set of FPV goggles. I mean, it's fully functioning. It's just not the night vision. The Canon. Some of you might be able to recognise the Canon. The Canon is not fixed down. It's actually an exhaust off of a Nitro. I'm not sure what it's off. what actual nitro it's off, but that's off a nitro car. Then we come down here. This is the pump. This is actually a washer pump for a car. I've just put a few stickers on it. I've got some washer hose there for the inlet and the outlet, and it's just stuck onto the side. Small hole in the roof there. I tried to be as neat as possible. I don't want to drill into the actual roof itself, so this is a little bit of trim, so I've drilled through there. The pipes go through. Don't know how well you can see in there, but they go through, and then one of them goes up. One of them goes up into the cannon and out there. I had problems getting the spray out properly. That's why you may have laughed when it actually started coming out. It's a bit weaker than I wanted, but so the outlet, which is that one, goes up, in, and then out of there, and then the inlet comes from the nitro tank. So again, comes from under there, from the nitro tank, out of there, and then the rest I'm sure you can work out yourself. So yeah, it's just a normal nitro fuel tank as well, with a water in it, with a bit of food colouring to get that red look, and that's about it really. So the pump, to get the pump operating, I did try and get it off of a channel, off of the transmitter, but I couldn't do it. I've got, these are remote winch control, so it comes with a little key fob. So remote winch control in there. Then just a small, I put a small battery in the other compartment. So secure them shut, and then you press the key fob and does the pump. This is a 12-volt pump, but I had it running on, only had it run on like 7.4 with a lithium ion, but enough to power it. Maybe with a 3S it would have gone a bit better, but functional, done what I needed it to do. It wasn't that hard to make. I mean, the hardest bit was thinking up the plan of where to put stuff and how it fits on and stuff, but the actual putting it together didn't really take me that long once I'd got all the ideas there. Yeah, and that's it. So other features of this, if you're not familiar with this truck, 6x6. I run it on a 2S LiPo. It's got a smoke generator that comes out this exhaust. In the front here, you've actually got a working like pulley system with a fan, so a working fan belt. It's a little bit noisy, that. I'm not too keen on that, but it looks good. And a pretty well detailed engine bay with a turbo in there. 10 kilogram winch, 2-speed gearbox, weighs about 10 kilos. Really nice scale, 1/12 scale military truck. As you saw, the turret moves on top as well. And overall, really impressed with it. Anyway, link to the truck in the description. I'll try and find a link for the FPV camera if you're interested. Everything else I just used as what I had going spare in the garage. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see more stuff like that, let us know in the comments. Cheers for watching. Remember, stay safe, stay at home. I'll see you next time.
We will beat the coronavirus, and we will beat it together. And therefore, I urge you, at this moment of national emergency, to stay at home, protect our NHS, and save lives.